Hey guys, Tyler here with River's Edge Outfitters in Cherokee, North Carolina, and today we are going to talk about Euronymphing. This is our second video in the series, so we're going to go over gear and setups today. So first of all, our rods. Most of the rods you're going to use when you're Euronymphing are 10 foot and 11 foot rods, and most of them are in the 2 to 3 weight range. So right here I have a Douglas Sky 10 foot 2 weight. This rod's perfect for Euronymphing. It's a really great rod, really fast action. And a lot of, using these longer rods, it really helps us to reach currents that are across the river, or a current you might not be able to reach, without getting closer to it. So it really comes in handy as far as reach goes. Also, these smaller rods in the 2 and 3 weight versions, you can feel even the lightest eats. So that's very important when you're Euronymphing. Alright, so your reel. It's kind of the fisherman's preference. I've seen guys that use 3 and 4 weight reels on 2 weight rods, 3 weight rods. I've seen 5 and 6 weight reels on, those small rods. So I just kind of leave that up to the fisherman. It just really depends on how your rod balances with your reel. Balance is the most important factor in choosing a reel to go with your Euronymphing setup. So now on the reel, I have my leader, and my leader is made out of Maxima. And I've got some right here I can show you. So I make my leader out of this Maxima, and what I'll do is I'll take thicker lines. This 20 pound here, I'll take 20, 15, or 12, and I'll just taper it down with so many foot sections. A lot of people have different, ways of making their leaders, but you can also, if you don't want to make your own leader, you can stop in the shop and get these pre-made leaders from Rio. And these are 11 foot long, 11.5 foot long. Great leaders for those of you that are just looking to get into Euronymphing and not building your own leaders yet. But one of the main things in your leader is your cider. So that's the colored section that you see on our rigs. This cider tells you when you have a bite and tells you when you need to set the hook. So what will happen, this cider, it'll be drifting down the river, and you'll see it, it'll just straighten up, tighten, it'll jerk, stop, anything out of the ordinary. When that happens, you set the hook, because most of the time it's a fish. If it's not a fish, it's probably going to be a rock, but you never know unless you set. So the also I forgot, so at the end of my cider here, I got Tippet ring. Some people don't like them. I like them because you can really add more tippet as needed. You don't have to cut into your cider to add more tippet. You can just tie it straight on. So to me, that's awesome, because I don't like messing up my cider. I'm very particular about that. Okay, so last but not least is your fly line. The fly line we use for our Euronym setups are a lot thinner than your normal fly lines. So just to kind of give y'all a comparison, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this here is the Cortland 0.17 diameter fly line. And this is just your regular Rio weight forward fly line. You can see the difference as to how thin this actually is, and that helps because you can feel some of those small eats from those fish. So very important when you're Euronymphing. That concludes the setup and gear you would need to get into Euronymphing. Stay tuned for part 3 coming soon, and come by the shop and check us out.